Hey everybody, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 54. We're getting a bit of an early start today. Our next blood moon is on day 56. And on day 55, I want to head back to our pine forest base to try and make sure that that's whipped into shape for our next blood moon. So, before we go back, I want to do one more. Tier 5 POI. So, let's do it. Should we do the apartment complex or the high school? I think we got to do the high school. I'm feeling the high school today. Let's try it. Get a nice early start at it. We'll have to remember when we go back to bring our bicycle with us. Watch out for fast zombies out here. It's not dawn yet, but it will be soon. Pulled the whole world down on top of my head. All because I wanted to kill this coyote over here. I don't know what happened there. Like, I don't think I hit that guy, but he died anyway. I don't know if the snake bit him or what. That was kind of weird. Okay, here we are at the high school. I have done this once before on a previous playthrough, and it was challenging. So we'll see. However, I think that mostly it's an indoor POI, so we'll be able to take our own pace at it. We don't have a ton of ammunition, so we want to be a little bit careful about it. I'm only going to take important stuff. Maybe we can get back out and... Well, there's the payoff right there, but we got to fight our way to it. You're not just going to let you walk right through the door and get it. I kind of like that. I'll take that. I'm going to take some of that too because I'm going to try to build some ammunition soon. Locked. Coffee seeds for a challenge that we're trying to achieve. I'm just going to even just like onesie twosie zombies like this. I'm going to try to use my knife on them just to save a little ammo. Scrap that to iron. Sorry, coffee is a priority. Hey, a little bit of gas on that one. Brass is good for constructing ammunition. And we're gonna, once we get back, we're gonna try and construct some ammunition. Nice. I guess I can take these. I wanted to check the rest of these cars real quick. Without that. Glue is good. Cloth and glue, they both mean duct tape. If you can get your hands on some of that, that means you can get your hands on some duct tape. Twitchy bastard. Ooh, a new book. It's bows degrade slower. Not really helpful for us. We've got to be narrowing in on having read just about every book there is at this point, I would think. I'm just gonna search the entire outdoor perimeter of this place first, and then we'll dump everything that we can into a storage bin, and then we'll go in. I'm not sure once we go in how easy it'll be to get back out again. Just another one-hit wonder. Trigger group full auto mod schematic. I didn't know that one yet, so that's good. I don't know if those commando boots are better than what I already had. They might be. Here, piggy, piggy. Don't need a sham sandwich. I'll scrap a baseball bat. Scrap an iron fire axe. All right. Is this the door? That's locked. Already been over here. Okay, I'm gonna go out front real quick and pop down a storage container. Actually, I should pop the storage container down wherever I can get into the POI. I think that's gonna be around back. That's locked. Ah, here's a ladder. That's probably where I need to go. This one's locked? Yeah, that one's locked. Okay, so this must be the place right here. So I'm going to drop a wood storage crate right here. And I'm going going to put into it everything that's not mission critical for this POI. Okay, that should be good. In we go. Let's see what it has to bring. Let's see what it has to offer for us. Where do I have the most ammo? I've definitely got the most ammo with this guy here. So I should use this whenever I can. I'll switch to that if I need to. And then switch to the 7.62 as a last resort. First pack polished off. I made an investment in coffee that'll pay off at the end of the POI. Oh darn. I thought maybe I could tap that guy's head from over there. No such luck. Okay, here we go. Green guys are a bit of a concern. They keep pouring out of there. Just blast you in the legs so you can't walk quite as fast. There you go. Is that another zombie over there? Sure is. Alright, so far so good. We'll use the tactical assault rifle for long distance snipes when I can get the drop on them. Oh, incoming. Uh-oh. Prioritize taking out the ones that are faster, that are coming at me, and then the slower ones I can kind of take my time. I blew through a lot of ammo on that one fight. I should, I'm going to switch this one to the regular ammo. I have regular ammo here. I've got more regular ammo than I do. I'm going to switch this one to regular ammo. I'll leave the tactical assault rifle on high power. These might have ammo. Some AP Magnum. I want to use this, but it's a little bit unwieldy when there's a lot of zombies coming at me at once. I'm going to use this sham chowder. This will give me a fortitude bonus. That'll help me be a little bit tougher. That's more like it. Oh, I hear more. Try to get someplace where they can only come at me from one angle. Alright, good. This gun's got great stopping power, and it does have that penetration ability, if I can line them up properly. There we go. Keep it going like that. They keep pouring out of somewhere. And stay down. Give me ammo in these yellow bags. No, not that. I want ammo. There we go. I can scrap this impact driver and that'll become a motor tool parts or something like that. I got a little bit more ammo in there. Even just this first rooftop area is tough in this POI. We could have our work cut out for us here. Don't need any baton parts. Sometimes there's loot in here, you gotta kind of take a look. You know, I'm not too worried about those guys. However, did I loot that already? Yeah, okay. What I could do at this point... Yeah, I guess I don't need to. I was thinking about going down and dropping some stuff off, but I still have quite a bit of room in my inventory. Let's try another couple rooms here and see what happens. That room I remember from a previous playthrough was particularly tough. If you can, you put a closed door between you and the zombies. Especially if it's a metal door like this, they'll have to beat on it for a little while before they can get to you. Just gives you that much more time to carefully plan your shots and whatnot. Alright, that was a good magazine for us. Tool skill. Triple pocket mod schematic. Cool, we didn't have that one yet. Garbage. I'll take some lead. There's a hole in the wall there. I'm going to have to go through there in a moment. Have I been in here yet? Yeah. Okay. This is the next place. Nice Abrams tank picture up there. I do like military combat games, but A lot of them are very intense to the point where they're kind of hard for me to play on my videos with you guys, I think. But who knows, maybe someday. Okay, made it into this room. We've just about hit a level. I was wondering, did I level up yet? Yeah, okay, I don't have any points to spend right now. If I did, I would want to spend them, because you can use every advantage you can get inside of these tier 5s. Oh, there we go. There's some zombies. Getting better at what I call this zombie juggling technique, where if you can put like a round or two into them, sometimes they'll fall down, and then you can focus on the ones that haven't fallen down and take those out. Sometimes it can be a little easier that way. I don't know if I have better than that yet, so I should probably take it. I already killed her. Thought I heard a dog. I was thinking about if I could get down to put some sort of a storage out there, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. This is a great little hole right here. I want to just sit here and let them come to me. Sit right there and let them come to me. This is exactly the kind of fighting position I like to take up when I'm inside of these big POIs. You go forward far enough to trigger the event, and then you back off through a little hole in the wall or something like this, where they can only come at you one at a time. And then you summarily take care of them. That's the way to do it. I don't know if I have a better raider outfit than that. You know, I really would like to get down there and slap a storage crate down. Let's see if we can accomplish that. We'll just have to build our way back up there so we can get back up afterward. Whoops, not quite. now we can safely build a storage crate, except I don't have enough wood. Easily fixed. And what I need to do is I need to also mark these on the map, because I forgot to mark that other one a moment ago. Like a serious rainstorm going on outside at my actual house in real life. Adds to the atmosphere. I don't know if you can hear it or not. If you're hearing a weird noise, that's what it is. I better take a few wood with me just in case. I'm going to take the ammo, even the AP ammo, because I might need that to save my life before it's all said and done. Oh, and let me not forget to mark these on the map, like I said I would. I can actually see them on the map, slightly. Alright, back in we go. Still rocking this 44 for as long as possible. One outside that got alerted? I think so. That one's not. My second hit on him while he was falling down to the ground. That's efficiency. Hey, more ammo. Awesome. I guess I don't need more than 5 plaster casts. Yeah, that room. That brings back some memories of a tough battle. I did this in a previous playthrough, but I was at a different place in my playthrough when I tried this, so I think this might have been one of the first tier 5s that I tried on that playthrough. And I'm much better prepared now than I was then. I think we'll be okay if we just be careful. I really need to, when I'm back at my main base, I need to take all my special clothes with me that I've found since then, since I've been out here in the burn forest, and then I need to make sure I have the best possible ones equipped before the next blood moon. That's something I need to remember to do. If you can catch them at that moment when they stand tall, like when they first stand up and they stand tall, and they pause for a second, that's the perfect time to get a headshot, if you can. I think I have a better raider outfit than that. I'm not going to take that one. Okay, these rooms are clear. Don't think I've been over here yet. Oh yeah, I have. That's where I came in. So it's either in there, or it's up this ladder, or down the ladder. Big Mama caught you by surprise. Always check your corners. You can get a drop on some zombies before they can get you. Even if you think you need to go downstairs, go upstairs first. You might find some loot. Ammo pile. Yeah, alright. That's better than nothing. Every little bit of ammo helps, especially the 7.62, because I'm short on that. Let's make sure we're fully reloaded on everything. This one's not quite fully reloaded. If a battle happens, you're starting from a position of strength. Okay, I think we're almost in this gymnasium area. Here it is. Let's see what they throw at us. I know they're going to throw something at us. Yep, sure enough. Alright. Got through that first wave. Alright, good. Good. That was a tough fight, but we did it. With minimal damage. I don't know if that's going to be the only fight in here. We'll find out. Is that a dog? Yep. Alright, maybe we cleared that room. I hope so. If they don't drop another one on me. Hey, a legendary part. Nice. I think legendary parts will also be useful for making armor when I can finally make the level 6 armors. But I might end up finding them before I can make them, the way this game's going. Hear something? I did hear something. Look at that. Not worried about the onesie-twosies. I just don't want those big swarms to come at me. Glue. 9 glues in there. Nice. Here's a large ammo pile. Oh yeah, rich stuff. Rich stuff, Mikey, rich stuff. If you get that reference, you're a cool person. Alright, I think I cleared this room. This was the room that I was the most worried about. We got a leaky roof in here. This is one little flaw with this game is sometimes the outdoor effects will like bleed into the indoor areas. That's something the devs could fix if they ever wanted to. Let's tighten the game up a bit. Is that a zombie sitting over there? It was. Make sure they're not coming behind me. I can actually shut that door just to be on the safe side. Eat that. Oh, there's another one in there. Not done checking this stuff yet. Don't need short pipes right now. That's locked. Guess I'll start taking those. They might come in handy at some point. Can drop it if I find something better. think that's the way. This is just a restroom, so I should clear this first. I hear it. Where is it? It's outside. Oh, there it is. She was like... She was wandering around the little pole on the opposite side from me. That other one's on the outside of the POI, I believe. Got a recog and a fort bites. How long do the fort bites last? 6 minutes? You know what? If we remember, if we're going to walk into a room that looks like a surefire ambush, we can use that first. Get ourselves a little bonus. Lamb ration. It is used in recipes. Okay. I will save it then. Peas, I know those are used in recipes. Moonshine is a prepared food. What's this? Cool. Wonder what's in here. Cornmeal. Okay, I don't need that. Potatoes are good for us. Take some potatoes. A blueberry pie. Let me just eat that right now. Coal. Don't really need it, but... Ah, here's a door out to the outside. That's good, because that means A, I can take care of that guy, and B, I can drop off all the stuff I don't need. So we can make our final push on the end of the POI. I am bringing the gasoline with me because that will allow me to refuel my tools if needed. I'm going to take the fort bites and the recog and I'm going to try to use those in here. Because I got plenty of that back home. Might as well use them. Next room we look at that looks like a surefire ambush, we're going to use it. Okay. Nothing in here. You know what I think should be done is I think we should repair this just to be on the safe side. If they get to half, you're taking your chances. There's the payoff room. So I suspect strongly that we should get all the bonuses we can get here. I'll get a stamina bonus. I'll use fort bites for damage mitigation. And I'll use recog for increased ranged damage. And now we are loaded for bear. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, but that was a good step in the right direction. We're going to retreat. If another swarm comes, we're going to retreat. Back to here. Out of the woodwork. They are coming out of the woodwork. Okay. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, though. Oh, he spit on me. Yeah, the name of the game is just retreat, retreat. If you're getting swarmed like that, retreat to a safe position. Retreating to a safe position, and then the other part of it is having multiple weapons in your lineup ready to go, so you can easily switch between, and you never run out of ammo. Those are the keys to the city on this game. Did I get them all, or are there more? Send another wave at me. Might be a few stragglers. That one's outside the POI. We'll carefully loot everything here in a moment, but first I want to make sure I cleared out all the zombies. I think we did. That back door was convenient. I was able to actually back out of the entire POI. That was pretty crucial, actually. Don't be afraid to use stuff like that to your advantage if you're in these tough POIs. The name of the game is to get to the payoff loot at the end. Alright. I think we did it. Now we can reap the rewards. Found their library. A lot of books I don't need so far, a couple that I did. Harvesting tools almost maxed out. I'm at 89 out of 100. Ooh, advanced armor plating mod. Schematic. More harvesting tools, up to 90. Fists, not very good for us. Alright, I think I've searched the library. Did I get this room over here? I did not. Paper. Who wants paper? Knife skill, that's something that would be good for me, that's been lagging way behind, unfortunately. Alright, this wing over here is pretty much clear. Check these bathrooms. I think I have a better commando boot than that. Another legendary part. Nice. That's a good find. I didn't loot these rooms over here yet. There's a zombie outside that wants to get in. Not too worried about that. Oh. There's one like right here somewhere. Well, if he manages to get in, we'll take care of him. Probably take him a while to break through that. Potatoes. Seems like I can't get enough potatoes in this particular playthrough, so I'll take them when I can get them. That does not get used in recipes, so I'll just consume it immediately. Okay, I think we got everything but the payoff loot. There's always that small chance you're gonna get close to this stuff and trigger a whole wave of enemies, but I don't think that's gonna happen this time. I can scrap that. It's not as good as what I have. I do need one of those, actually. That's good. Refuel. Knife skill, alright. A can of sham. Guess I can take some mushrooms. Don't need that stuff. Armor crafting, that's another skill that's been lacking way behind in this. I'm only 28 out of 100. That's why I can't build any decent armor. Can we get in on the first try? Nope. Once I blow through these lockpicks, I'm just going to start beating things open with my impact driver. Alright, there's some ammo, big time ammo. Vehicle adventures, that's good. We do need more of those eventually. Time charges, security camera bundle. Maybe that's why my turrets don't work. Maybe I need a security camera to show the turrets where the zombies are. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong about that. If you know how turrets work and what I've been doing wrong with them, please let me know. Oh, after all that, he killed himself on the spikes. Alright, where's the button to open these doors? Oh, there's gotta be a button around here. Exit. Well, we know we can go back out this way over here. Let's just go out there. Nothing good in there. We did it! Alright. So that's our second tier 5 in the burned forest. Done. Check mark, baby. We know of one more currently. That would be this apartment complex over here. And then I'm expecting 2 more because the pine forest had 5 of them. And there's still quite a bit of uncharted territory here in the burned forest. So I would expect 2 more at least, probably hiding in there somewhere. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to pick up as much of this stuff as I can, starting with the stuff that's the most important. We're gonna go get the bicycle. I'll go home and drop some things off, and then I'll come back and get some more. What we're gonna have to do is go get our motorcycle and try to load as much stuff on it as we possibly can. I think what we're going to do is, since we finished this in a reasonable amount of time, I think I'm going to try to make it back over to the pine forest tonight. And if I do that, then we can get an early start over there tomorrow and work on our horde base and just tighten up any loose ends. We can do some crafting, but I want to get over to there. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, those guys will set you on fire if you're not careful. You have to drink a water to put yourself out. Okay, let's try that again. Get back to our base, collect our motorcycle, pick up as much of the important stuff out of our storage as we can. This other school over here is only a 4, so I did the one that was a 5. It is now nightfall, so I want to be aware of zombies. And then let's go in here and check our storage and collect as many good things as I can. So if you just hit this if you're full over here and you hit take all, it'll instantly try to fill your stacks of things. So that's a quick shortcut you can take just to get a lot of stuff quickly. And then we'll go out here and we'll drop as much of this stuff on our motorcycle as we can. Oops, wrong button. And let's try to put full stacks of stuff on the motorcycle. things that we're not going to have any more of. Things that are not normal stuff that we always use. Well, let's do what we can here. Let's go pick up as much more as we can. Starting with things that are like stuff that we really want to take back with us. So like the high-level clothing. Take those back with us. A robotic turret. Stuff to make ammo. Steel's probably a good thing to take back. All that coal that we worked for and the iron. Some oil shale to make more gasoline. What else? Rest of the stuff I can probably live without for the moment. How about over here? Seeds. We don't have farming capabilities over here, so it'd be good to take the seeds back with us. All these clothing. We'll make sure we have all of our clothing consolidated back home. Alright, let's drop as much of that on the bike as we can. Oh, you know, before I forget, I want to take the bike and put it on the motorcycle so we don't leave it here by accident. That way when we get back home, if we want to do any local trips, we have that. I can carry a little bit more on me. Dart trap bundle. Stuff to sell. Crafting stuff that'll come in handy. Wouldn't hurt to leave a little bit of ammo over here, I guess. Can I just equip this onto something right now as we speak? I bet I could. That thing's full. Oh, you can't put that on there. Yeah, alright, whatever. So motorcycle's full. I can hit this button, and then anything that can be combined will combine. Then I got room for one more piece. I guess. Alright, let's get on the motorcycle. Whatever's left in those storage containers over by the high school, we're just gonna have to save for later. Is there a way that I can put some more territory on my map? I can. If I go right down here and then travel east from there, I can put some more territory on my map. So far so good on the tier 5s here in the burned forest. We've done 2 of them so far now. That's great. There's a big mountain there. That's why I haven't been that way yet. It's alright, we're going to try to go over it. Over the Mountain, awesome song by Ozzy Osbourne if you're a classic rock fan. Okay, then we just want to travel east from here. It's a little POI. It's probably a 0. It is a 0. We specifically want to travel that direction. I do have enough fuel to refuel my motorcycle if I need to. So that's 7 Tier 5 POIs that we've completed so far. And I estimate there's probably 25 in the game. So, we're about a quarter of the way there. We also want to get the Gyrocopter. We've been a little bit stymied behind vehicle crafting skill, but we'll get there eventually. We still have to get the 4x4 also, which is in between where we're at now and the Gyrocopter. And then continuing to work on the in-game challenges. I want to get all the in-game challenges except for maybe the health-related ones, because those are kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Okay, we put a new swath on the map. We're heading back over here to our old base. Already got that place on the map? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mapped out the entire pine forest. Almost, anyway. Haven't been over in this neck of the woods for quite a long time. We spent the better part of a week in the burned forest this time. If you're playing the game on your own, you could certainly go out to the burned forest or the other biomes earlier if you want that extra challenge. I just kind of decided that I wanted to try to polish off a lot of the content here in the pine forest before I moved on, but certainly could do it other ways if you wanted to. It's a kind of an open world sandboxy sort of game. You can play it how you like. The way I play it isn't necessarily the only way, or not even necessarily the best way. Alright, home sweet home. Let's go drop some things off. Those are instant use. What else? Those are instant use. The rest of these are recipes. Okay, let's get the rest of the stuff off the motorcycle. Had to mute briefly there to spare you from the most obnoxious landline phone known to mankind. Came home with 31 glue. Nice. Don't have to worry about that for a while. Alright. Didn't quite get it all. A little bit more. Okay, for one thing, we can drop the bicycle down. I forgot all about my mini bike. I mean, I guess I could have used that for local stuff here, but at least the bicycle doesn't require any gas. Oh man, we are filled up on this thing. What duplicates do we have already? There's a duplicate. There's a duplicate. There's one. There's one. Okay, let's pop these 4 up here. Check again. There's a duplicate. That was a big upgrade, level 1 to level 5. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. And then we got these 2. Those are duplicates. I think that's it. Okay, so these are all for sale. Put away the rest of this stuff real quick. Oops, wrong box. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to check the armor that I'm wearing and compare it against this other armor up here. We're almost out of time for the day, but we can do this. So I've been wearing a rogue hood. This is probably not better. So we're looking for things that are going to be good for tier 5s and for blood moons. Dealing more damage when sneaking, not useful. Not useful. And minorly useful. Minorly useful. Not useful. Not useful. Not particularly useful. Not useful. Not useful. Minorly useful. Not useful. Not useful. So I'm going to stick with the rogue hood. How about chest armor? This one increases max health. This one increases sneak effectiveness. Not useful. Somewhat useful. Faster critical injury recovery. Sort of useful. Reduce encumbrance. Not. Sort of useful for POIs, but not really useful for the Blood Moon. Not useful. Not particularly useful. It's a level 1 and it's all beat up. Yeah, same there. I think we're going to stick with the one that we had here. Well, the other option was this one. Or that one. Now, we'll stick with this max health here. Gloves. This one is really good for us. Do we have a better assassin gloves? We do not. Yeah, I think I gotta stick with that too. This one, max stamina. What other boots do we have? Any better boots? Better than 4. Fall damage, not that great. Run speed, not that great. Not that great. Not that great. This is the same one I have equipped, right? Yeah, except it's just a little bit better. So we should switch that out. The rest of this, no. So let's take the mods off of this real quick. And we'll put them on the level 5. I have room for another one also. What else do we have in here? Could I put an armor triple pocket on it? Should I be so lucky? Yeah. Alright. That will help me not become as encumbered as much. Okay, so I think we're good on that. We can drop this level... Well, actually that level 4 is obsolete because I'm wearing a better one. So, alright. So tomorrow we're going to continue... let's just update this right quick. Horde Base and Blood Moon, 55, 56. Alright, so we're going to call it there. Hope you were enjoying the video. If you were entertained or if you learned something about the game, please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Click the bell to get notified whenever I post something new. And leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. I will see you in the next one.